and thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Memphis. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Anderson Varejao out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Iguodala in at the three. Thompson with the bucket.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Barbosa kicks to Varejao. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The drive by LeBron. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
They've had assists now on their last three baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, for Thompson, he was straight off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's sixth man of the year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
The drive by James, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. He's got 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
And James drills them both. The Warriors shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Curry kicks to Green. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled, and they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game. No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Back to Curry. He dishes it to Barnes. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. They get the rebound. Bogut gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 2.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Thompson, a screen on Curry. Back to Shumpert. The dish to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Right through the D for the layup. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
One guy who's been getting it done
on the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that 2-guard position.
Well, he can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the 2-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. LeBron passes to Love. Outside Shumpert. Back to Love. 4 on the clock. And it's sent back by Bogut. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Outside for Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Barnes against James. Shoots from 14. Off the left rim and out.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Thompson outside. There's the three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Shumpert. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Bulls in Chicago. It's a pick by Love. Irving attacking. It's deflected. And here is Iguodala. He feeds it to Livingston. Pass to Spates. He kicks it to Iguodala. And the rejection by Love. To the middle. Here's Irving. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Barbosa with it. Guarded now by Irving. Barbosa kicks to Verjao. Iguodala dishes to Livingston. Back to Iguodala. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The drive by LeBron. It's blocked. Iguodala against James. The feed to Livingston. Back to Iguodala. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, there was a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Goodness, you cannot punch it any harder than that.
Barbosa against Smith. Back to Love. To the inside. Mozgov. Count it!
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Livingston passes to Iguodala. Dishes it to Livingston. Passes it to Spates. To the paint. Here's Verjao. And he converts the layup. Verjao's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're up by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors with possession here. 4-point game. Here's Smith. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. That one on Thompson.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. J.R. Smith hits them both.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots Huge.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Love wide open. He fires. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2. Outside Irving. Feeds to James. For the win. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
I can't believe this. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
Well, I think I've seen it all now, guys. And nothing's going to top that, I don't think.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what do you think about the trend right now for this basketball?